Hey, what's up, guys? Um, man, I woke up in the morning and I had this retaliation on my Facebook page about people saying that I am encouraging looting by my you know video protest that was put down. Um, uh, First of all, I would like to say that to equate life with property is is very evil. It's very pathetic. That's the first thing I want to say. But I also wanted to address um, why why some people are looting. Well, the first thing I want to say is you have to know how a chain reaction starts. So a chain reaction starts with the first piece that triggers everything. The first piece that triggered everything was the coronavirus. During the coronavirus, the government of the United States of America arbitrarily took away people's civil liberties by locking them down in their houses. People have lost jobs. People have lost the responsibility. Responsibility is very important to people because it gives life meaning. People have lost responsibility to provide food for their families. And, after being in that for the weeks they were locking down people, that already was a time bomb. You're dealing with people that are severely anxious. So it can explode anytime. And then, while people are saying, you know what, for the good of the world, let's stay locked down in our houses, the chain reaction continues. Ahmaud Arbery is murdered while jogging. Nothing is done until people protest. And 1,000 other things happened that didn't get the media's attention. But then this happens. This animal strangles a man to death while the whole world sees. And he's left free. People say enough is enough. What you see on the streets is people saying enough is enough. Because don't you, for 1 second, think or believe that the structure is what protects you. The structure is not what protects you. Culture is what protects you. And culture is transcendent beyond generations. There is a society contract. There's a societal contract that we all have to follow. That let's be good. And let's lead. And let's take responsibility at any level we can, at the individual level. That let's set up a government so that we can coordinate our issues. Let's build a police force so that we can protect each other, so that we have people who are trained at keeping us safe. And being a policeman, being a soldier, is a job of honor. Being a policeman is a job of honor. And that's why, we have that respect. We had that respect for a man in uniform. Because that's honor. That's a man who has put his life on the line to protect us. It's the epitome of responsibility. I mean, in Africa, actually, I think worldwide anyway, if you served in the army, you were the next best thing to let's say a knight, and then a knight was the next best thing to the council of heads that talk directly with the kings. Being a soldier was a badge of honor in the society. You got the most wives, you got land, you were a respected member of society. But soldiers were also honorable. They didn't abuse that privilege. Today in America, soldiers are abusing that privilege. And you see, you are fooled if you think that only you, people in the police, know how to use guns and can protect. You're very few, you're minute compared to the population of people with guns in the US. And don't you believe for 1 second that you alone and your force can stop the mayhem that can erupt if the whole United States turned against you. Those rubber bullets will run out. That tear gas will run out. In fact, it will not even run out. It will be used against you. The looting is a bad thing. And nobody is encouraging the looting. But people have no food. You've locked them out for weeks. That's one. Second is that you've broken your side of the contract. You failed to protect the people. So why should the people protect you? Third of all, these corporates, because America is a capitalist society, these corporations represent enablers to this arrogance and superiority complex that some of these rogue police officers have in their heads, because they think that those corporates will protect them, But it's a pity. It's a pity. Media is very interesting, and also statistics are liars. First of all, the myth that the minorities are less than what you call the majorities, but actually are the actual minorities. To think that the blacks and the Hispanics are less than the European Americans is a lie. To think that is the truth is being foolish. It also doesn't take a lot of people to start a genocide. Because when people have nothing to lose, they offer their lives. So as you keep abusing people's rights, you have to know what you're triggering. America is seated on a time bomb. Today they are looting. Tomorrow you will start the shooting and they will shoot back. They will shoot back. And that's how a genocide starts. I'm from Africa. Where these genocides have started. Because of the same dumb situation that you see in the US. Impoverishing people and then killing them blatantly. When you treat people like animals, they show you they're people. People don't care anymore. That's what is pushing them to do that. Talking about a peaceful protest. Peaceful protest is a protest that we don't have job. That's when it's peaceful. If you're murdering people, there's no peaceful protest. That's a warning. That's a warning. It's a shame, America. It's a shame. America is supposed to be the free world, you know? America is supposed to be the safest place on earth. The place that the whole world wants to be. The example. Because that's what you made yourself when you started perfecting the whole world, you know? When you started bombing people saying they don't care about people's rights. We listened. We supported you in some ways. Because we thought, you know, the world needs a prefect. But that's when we forgot that the true prefects are the individuals. And now with the awakening, we know that it all starts at the individual level. And so we don't need America to prefect the world anymore. Because each world citizen knows their responsibility. People are starting to attain their freedom. Because that's what freedom is. Knowing your responsibility. And taking the responsibility, of course. I mean, I can't even finish the video without talking about what happened. I mean, this guy was pocketing while strangling this handcuffed black man with his knee, looking at him every once in a while and looking into the camera with this arrogant, smug face. Do you know what it takes for a 45-year-old to call for his mother, saying he can't breathe, saying mama, saying mama? How often do you call for your mother? Do you know what it means to call for your mother? Because your mother is your only best friend. Your mother is the only person you trust. When a man calls for his mother, he's dying. He's dying. He's calling to the world, because that's what the mother represents. He's saying, the world, I'm dying. He's calling for his mother. say, come and help me, mommy. Come and help me, mommy, I'm dying. These tears you see are tears in every black man in America. And you know, when they dry out, we don't fucking care about tomorrow. When they dry out, we don't fucking care. If mama can't protect you, then you protect yourself. America, you fail to protect black people. The West, you fail to protect Africa. You've continued to sponsor these murders in Africa. I mean, just look at the whole coronavirus. In Africa, we kept laughing at why they continuously were killing black people, saying that coronavirus only kills is in black communities and stuff like that. We all know that globally, Africa dealt with the coronavirus best. In fact, we even thought that maybe this coronavirus doesn't affect black people. Because we have countries in Africa that had no death at all. And we had, the tally, you can look at the tally. It's less than even that fucking 1%. So then how were the people in America dying? Are the people in the ghettos of America more crowded than the people in Africa? Because in Africa, you're talking about American ghettos, that's a city in Africa. That's hell. I mean, that's heaven in Africa. Because Africa is hell. But we didn't die. So put that together with the news of, black communities in America are the ones dying of coronavirus because they don't take life seriously. It's the system that continues to kill black people. Because you deny them freedom. And you deny them responsibility. I advocate for people to take responsibility on the Ken Rod experience. It's important. You have to take responsibility and stop pointing the finger. But to take responsibility, you need freedom. You need education to know opportunities. You need education to know the problems you need to solve. You need education to know that the world is suffering and to have the courage to contend with that suffering. And that contention with the suffering is what is responsibility. When you make a world a capitalistic world, you make it difficult for people to take responsibility, because the only way to take responsibility is if you have money. But now you've taken people's land. And you can't cultivate it. You've taken people's land. So they're basically you've given them no money whatsoever. You still demand rent from their houses. So they go to these funny housing projects and try to cling for their lives there. And they work in the least paying jobs, making basically minimum to survive. And they have nothing, They have nothing whatsoever. And then you continue to murder them. Enough is enough, America. Enough is enough. When you white people come to Africa, we love you. We show you the love. We show you the love. We protect you and we treat you like anyone would treat a guest. When you found black people in America, you took them as slaves. You made yourselves you made yourselves gods of that place, and you turned them into the minorities, yet you are the minorities. You know? You found black people there. You even found the Hispanics there because you know England found Spain in America. You know? But now you call them the minority and you continue to kill them. Enough is enough, America. Enough is enough. The looting, that's baby steps. This could get worse. This could get into a genocide. When you have old men crying for their mothers and you won't do anything about it, talking about firing people, talking about convicting one person, like we didn't see what they all did. We didn't. Behind that officer were two other officers pinning down this man while he was dying. They saw him shake. They saw him die. And there was this other guy who knew everything was wrong. You could see from his face he could see everything was wrong. But he had to protect his superior, because clearly this murderer was the superior. This whole thing makes you, I don't even know how you recover from this. This is how do you recover from this? How do you take responsibility in this situation? Sit by in the lockdown and watch, enjoy the music? No way. We need justice for George Floyd. Convict these officers, and for the one who committed the murder, do the right thing. Do the right thing, America. Because if you won't do the right thing, we're going to take things in our own arms. We're going to handle them at the individual level. Because don't forget who puts you in those positions. Don't forget who empowers you. You might be just about to find out how many black people are really in America, if you think they're a minority. Alright, thanks guys. Hope George Floyd gets some justice.